Don't mind me, I'm not late. Hey Squiggles, how are you doing? Gosh, I'm so much later than I was thinking I was gonna be. I went out to get food, and then I like drove all the way out there, got my food, and then came back, and then promptly when I sat down to eat it, it's like, oh shit, they fucked up my order. Also, we just passed the amusement park last night, Squiggles. Oh. Why is this? Sorry, give me a sec. Did I remember to unmute? Was I talking with my mic muted?
Say, you're the new Yorha models, aren't you?
I guess we're the newest, now that you mention it. Did you need something? I also, did the thing that I'm not supposed to do. I ate dry food.
I bet new models like you can handle pretty much anything, huh? You might be even able to... No, I shouldn't ask. That would be rude, but yet...
I'm looking at commissioning more emotes currently, and I kind of want to do an emote that's like that. That's a bonk emote. Why don't you tell us what's wrong? Maybe we can help out.
Oh, well, if you insist. It turns out that one of my friends has gone missing.
Missing? That doesn't sound good.
Where was this friend last seen? At the materials storage site where he works.
Storage site, eh? Maybe we should check it out.
Oh, please, would you? Without him, please.
Also, I know that I've been doing a lot of, we've been doing a lot of side questing, but why can't I stop thinking about it? And stop thinking about what? Also, I definitely need to take water. I need to drink some water. Stop thinking about what? What? Who are you? We're with Yorha. Anemone told us to make ourselves at home. Oh, right. So what can't you stop thinking about? No, it's just... one of my friends has a box that makes music when you open it. I can't get the damn song out of my head. It's just so beautiful. Never heard anything like it. To make it worse, I can only remember the first part of the song. It's driving me nuts. She'd just come back to camp so I could hear the damn thing again. Yeah, if we don't help her, she'll never get any work done.
A box that plays sound. Odd.
Analysis. The item in question is likely a music box. It should be located in an area where music is playing. Proposal. The local amusement park would be a logical area for reconnaissance. That's some fuzzy logic there, Pod. But hey, might as well try it. Not like we have any other leads to go on. actually go into the back room yet? No, I can't. Yeah, we've met Pascal. Are these two still back here? They are. They're just vibing in the background. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of side questing before we continue, just because the side quests help with leveling. Is this one? Oh. Honestly, like, now that I'm looking at what I have access to, maybe it would be better for me to advance the story far enough that I get access to the upgraded fast travel. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna do that. As much as I would like to do side quests, I don't think most of these ones get closed out until way later. Say, Anemone, I've got a package for you from a machine called Pascal.
A fuel filter? Ah, perfect timing. We were running low. Wait, you met Pascal?
Sure did. You've been consorting with machines, huh?
Just the ones in the village. They're totally harmless. And they also have the means to construct intricate devices that we can't. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you'd call it a form of commerce.
I see.
Anyway, if you're headed back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal.
Oh, if we're going back over to Pascal's, we can go through the amusement park.
What do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
As if you don't, like, 9S, do you think that you have a heart? I guess you have your black box, but machines have machine cores, so... give him fish oil instead. Okay, so I looked it up between streams. You can get the metal pipe this early. It's just a matter of luck. And I was getting extremely unlucky.
Report. Purpose unknown. Complete. Commencing.
You've never heard the English voice acting? It's good. Like, I enjoy the English in this game a lot. Granted, I do tend to prefer English dubs for the most part, just because it makes it easier for my brain to parse.
Hypothesis. Garbage.
I had to look up that you could even fish in the sewers. I did it by accident. Like, I pressed and held the circle button, and then realized that it would actually let me fish down here, and so I did it for a little bit as a joke, and then I actually fished up the metal pipe.
Report. Purpose unknown.
And I'm getting horribly unlucky. Is it, you don't even, there's not, as far as I'm aware, a spot that you have to do it in. You just have to fish in the sewers enough and you'll find it eventually.
Garbage.
That it?
Report. Success.
Yeah, there we go.
Complete.
And that is most likely the last of the, that is most likely the last of the fishing minigame that you will see. Yeah, that's fair. I tend to stick with whatever choice I made as well. Because it just kind of, you know, keeps it consistent. You know, I totally forgot this was here. This was completely by accident. I'm not going to be using the metal pipe right away because my sword is better than it currently. But when you have it at max upgrade, the pipe does absurd amounts of damage. You know, I didn't realize until I started trying to install it that FF14 was like 70 gigabytes. Hello? Do you know of a machine named Jean-Paul who lives in the village?
Master Jean-Paul is quite the mysterious gentleman. One might even go as so far as to call him suspicious, and yet he's so alluring all the same. Suspicious and alluring? Exactly, and I know just the gift for someone of that description. You'll deliver it to him straight away, won't you? I won't let that terrible girl in the desert find a way to interfere with our love.
A2B, I've been thinking about something.
What?
Do you think this fellow is being a little too, I don't know, glorified?
That's certainly one way to put it.
Fun fact, the reason that that line had like a censor bleep over it is because they actually had to change Jean-Paul's name like last minute. He was named after a different philosopher, but they had to change it last minute. I don't remember why, but...
Is this the music box she was looking for? Man, this thing is all rusted over.
Look, a corpse.
You think the box belonged to her? Poor girl died a long time ago by the looks of it.
Let's bring this back to her friend.
And if I'm not mistaken, the actual in-game files still refer to him by the other name. I don't remember what the other name was, though. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the reason that it's bleeped over is because the VAs recorded it as the other name. Something very, like, viscerally satisfying about the clack that the wood makes when you're running on it.
And thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the part she found. Please, take this.
I'm gonna quick save. Hello, Jean-Paul. Do you have a moment? Moments are transitory. One cannot possess them. Moment past is a moment lost. Ow! What the fuck? I like leaned over in a weird way and ow. Moment past is a moment lost. A symbol of idle, unrestrained apathy that... Can you please just take a look at this present already? A gift? Let me see. Here you go. Yes, fascinating.
The machine who gave this to us said you were both suspicious and alluring.
Seems this so-called gift is nothing more than a piece of unadorned glass. Therefore, I can only surmise that... do you want us to bring a message back to the woman who gave this to you? For a mere trifle, no. Okay, then.
Let's go. I have another present for you.
Present of what sort?
It's a fossil. One of your followers asked us to deliver it to you.
I see, I see.
She said you were indescribably passionate when it came to learning, or something like that.
Mechanical fossil, no use at all. Do you want us to tell her anything on your behalf, or... I'll not waste words on mere junk. Junk? Paul doesn't seem to appreciate these presents he's getting. Suppose we should go tell his followers exactly what he thinks of them, huh? I'll be waiting for some kind of reply.
Don't kill. Don't kill.
You know, the sad thing is that even if you kill Jean-Paul, he will respawn.
Oh, you brought me some high viscosity oil. Anemone is just so kind and understanding. If only all androids and machines could live together in peace like this.
Never gonna happen.
I guess not. I'd appreciate it if you could help out some of the other machines as well, though.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
What's that noise?
2B, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information.
Thank you for calling me when I'm 2 feet away.
The odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
Also, I could have sworn that that call happened, like, when you're walking through that gate. Forgot how much this game made you cry. It's a good game.
2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just sent the coordinates, so let's get going.
On it.
But what if I want to go turn in a side quest real quick? Gosh, this is such a cool set piece. You can't even see it yet, but it's just, Oh, there he is. You know, oh wait, this is one of the spots that you can get a bad ending by just leaving, right?
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
Hi, friendo. Having fun? You know, my, me saying friendo actually came from this game. I picked it up from, I picked it up from something that we'll see later. Wait. Oh.
Damn it!
2B! Displaying data on central wiring hub.
Ow. Rude. You know, I just realized I'm still running basically unupgraded weapons. Hi, friend. Having fun? What? Thank you for not using your excavator claws against me and just you know, using them as hands rather than using them as saw blades.
Get to those flight units while we can.
We totally could have jumped that rubble before, 9S.
Be careful. The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach at low altitude.
Copy that.
Took me until you came back to this game to realize that you can launch yourself with the pod. I actually genuinely don't remember how to do the, like, long-range pod launch. Because I know that there's a version of it that's like a long jump, and there's a version of it that just lets you get a little bit of extra height. I'm so happy that worked as well as it did.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out! It's recharging! Ah!
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
I think you can do it as 9S and 2B.
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years were hiding underground?
Time for the cutscene, where the most important thing happening in the cutscene is looking off to the left of the screen where the actual action is happening. Gosh, I need to know, do they have
this is your commander.
figures for the
first time in centuries,
light units?
We've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
We're so close. We just need your credit card number and the 3 wacky digits on the back.
But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
Yeah, that just opened up more side quests.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern? That's a weird-looking enemy.
I'm so bad at free aiming. Cool. That was close. You know, I don't even think I need to fight these things.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
All Yorha units are thereby ordered to make Facebook accounts posing as middle-aged white women who are concerned for their community. Oh, That is genuinely the first and only time I have ever seen this game crash. That is incredible. How far back is that gonna send me? Yeah, no kidding. Does this game have some sort of memory leak in it? I mean, probably. Most games have at least some sort of memory leak in them, but... most of them don't have a severe memory leak. Okay, good. It seems like we didn't lose too much. We just have to redo the, we only have to redo the, boss fight. Which I'm kind of glad for.
After all,
Fair enough.
See you, Pascal. I know the
What's
future.
that noise?
2B, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath.
The commander
class enemy
downloaded
inside
more
the city
RAM
ruins.
into the bunker, and now
It
it's
looks
starting
like
to
there are a
corrupt
ton of other
everything.
machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just set the coordinates, so let's get going.
On it.
To start fishing. I really hope that the game doesn't crash again going through that section.
Probably shouldn't get near that guy's feet. Yeah, no. Let's find another route.
Why not? Just being a nice dude. He's hanging out.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
Wait a minute, there's two of them here? Why are there two? Huh? Commander clicked a banner ad that said it was from the Humanity Enclave on the moon. Turns out it was a virus that turns your desktop into the Bad Apple music video, yeah. Is that a real computer virus? Because I could totally see that being a real computer virus. Gosh, I forgot how much this is like an MGS ladder. Oh, there's shipping containers on the way. Fun. Saw a TikTok about it, but it very well could have been staged.
2B! Displaying data on central wiring hub.
starting to think that I need to upgrade my pod attacks, simply because having upgraded pod fire would be significantly helpful. You know, I keep trying to dodge like this is a game where I should be properly like dodging the attacks instead of dodging into the attacks.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Be careful. The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach at low altitude.
Copy that.
It just draws a bunch of blank white windows to make the video with your actual desktop being the black portions. Huh. Interesting. What did I... Huh? Oh, he's up over there. Just gonna sit here and punch you in the face. Ow. Ow. I forgot that I had missiles. Am I imagining things, or did that cutscene load, or did that transition load like significantly faster than it did before?
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of this.
But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B? This hallway looks pretty old.
Let's cross our fingers that the game doesn't crash again. I honestly probably should have run over to a save point after that boss, but just a chest over here with titanium alloy in it.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Gosh, it's kind of crazy how this game, like, is like, hey, by the way, aliens.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
you?
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The
Let's have a
aliens
civil
you seek
conversation.
are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out?
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about that. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why then?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you
I
think?
got grabbed.
What could possibly drive
That
such
is the
behavior?
first time I have
We
ever seen that
dedicated
grab move. I
ourselves to
genuinely didn't
unraveling
realize
this
that Eve
riddle
even
of
had a grab.
humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect.
Get wall
and
comboed,
analyze
idiot.
them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Eve is just getting bullied on the wall here. Why does Eve look like NieR from DMC?
This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Why is Adam in that? Adam with that model specifically is very baby-faced.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
No, like, Adam is the one that had the twink face. Big circle. I like how this bit is just like, yeah, by the way, aliens exist in the NieR universe.
Back this way again?
They're dead.
What a pain.
The end.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to
They
those.
both did.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
Can't do that. You know, funny enough, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can't go all the way to the secret house.
Hey,
Oh.
how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate, too.
9S, you don't understand, there was a shiny.
You should be able to zap yourself from here to the other transporters now.
You're certainly active in a lot of areas, aren't you?
Shut the hell up. You'll make me blush.
Well, technically speaking, Squiggles, the the dragon And all of the salt people are technically a result of crossing into another universe. Those weren't native to this universe. Don't think you can access the house until you do his quest. Regardless, they are canon, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, no kidding. They're very, very important. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying they are a consequence of ending E of Drakengard, which happens in another universe. What is this big red spot? What quest is this for?
Is this a pod?
Hypothesis. The owner discarded this pod and left it in safe mode. Motives unknown.
Why was it abandoned? Pod, reactivate it for me. If it's usable, try to overwrite the original owner with my ID.
Activation complete. Access granted. Previous owner ID successfully overwritten. Special weaponry now available.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you can also take that a step further and say, if it wasn't for that stupid flower, NieR and Yona would have a happy life. Weird. That's some weird texture clipping. Or maybe it's just reflections not working. The mysterious sorcerer had done his damn job and sealed the 100% of the evil spirit behind the black door. We wouldn't be in this mess. Exactly. You know, okay. Completely, this is gonna sound like complete and utter nonsense, most likely, and it would end up as complete and utter nonsense. But imagine a game, like, not necessarily a NieR game, but a NieR and Drakengard game that's just, like, you playing as a Cord, going through a buckload of different timelines. Like, it would make absolutely no sense because it would just be a collage of different shit from different games, but imagine how cool that would be from, like, a lore perspective. Yeah. He only did most of the job, and that's what caused the problem. How many gigabytes of RAM do you think the androids have? Why is my quest marker here? Am I supposed to climb back out? No. Okay, oh, maybe... I think we're supposed to go up to the bunker, actually. Ah, this is amazing. This head is amazing. Put this on and you can see the whole world. Ask me something, anything. I'm omniscient. I'm omnipotent. Fire a question at me. Asking me? Something you have inside you. I'm not that familiar with it. Black box is a fusion reactor installed in all Yorha units. We resistance folks don't know much about its construction. Apparently uses some kind of mysterious material. Say, maybe you'd let me rip it out of you, take it apart for analysis. No? Hey, fair enough. Can't blame a guy for trying. Thank you, Yoko Taro self-insert. Something wrong?
You're from Yorha, right? I don't suppose you'd... The thing is, I recently came out on the losing end of a scuffle with some machine lifeforms. The battle ended up corrupting a portion of my memory, which is a serious pain, as I'm sure you can imagine. Take these photographs, for instance. I have no idea why they... or when they were taken, or even what they are. I only know that they're important. I recognize that you're busy, but if you have the time to help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Find the location shown on any of these photos, please send me the coordinates. Hopefully that'll help me recover my missing memories.
We'll let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
These places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
We haven't been to the forest yet, buddy. How much bandwidth do you think these transporters have to transport an entire android consciousness from place to place? This shit's gotta have, like, NASA speed internet connection.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage.
Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one.
Of course.
Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions.
Understood.
You know, this is gonna sound really weird, and I can guarantee that it will. I never realized how much of the commander's thigh is showing. Like, holy shit, that split in her dress goes really high up. And I know that 2B's does as well, but she's also got like a ribbon that covers part of it. We find 6-0. What was that, game? Oh, here's 21-0.
Yes, what do you need? I'm busy trying to analyze the alien signal, but I'm not really getting anywhere.
Did you receive my data?
Hey, Sachi. I'm doing all right.
Do you have any updates on the desert data?
9S is not the only scanner model we see in this game, though all of the other scanner models that you encounter are in side content. Oh, here's 6-0.
Hey, welcome back. So, can you show me the new data you brought?
You don't have anything interesting to say?
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
I really want to do this stupid camera trick. Like, I genuinely don't remember how to do it. Lesbian robot, my beloved. Okay, so you want to know something weird? Automata itself, as far as I'm aware, only acknowledges up through Model E, and then there's the operator models. So there's, or I guess it's like A, B, is it A, B, E, S, and O are acknowledged in this game? And then you've got 2P, which is from supplementary content. But at the very start of this game, you interact with an android whose name is like 10H. And I want to know what model android that one is.
2B? Is that you? Yes, but... Thank goodness. My name is 16D.
Oh, here's a D model.
My instructor said 11B was one of your squad mates in the assault on the abandoned factory. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She was so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know it isn't my place to be asking you this.
Maybe the commander is the C model of android.
But if you happen to run across anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? It's not a priority or anything, just if you have the time. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. And Pod, do we have any information about 11B's black box?
Negative. 11B's black box has yet to be recovered. We're just leaving random fusion reactors out in the world? That seems highly dangerous.
And she was shot down near the abandoned factory, right?
What do you mean white, Lobster? Also, how are you doing? Actually, I'm gonna go to the terminal in here and I'm gonna buy a ton of healing items. Oh, cool. A, B, D, G, H, and S. The commander. Also, yes, I have played Automata before. As shown by the fact that I have the title screen that you get for deleting your save file. White is the commander's name, technically. He's Commander White? Hmm. What were the three grimoires called from NieR 1? It's Vice, NieR, and Rudra, I think? Was the third grimoire? Rubrum. Gosh, NieR has such interesting, like, supplemental material. Here, we got you your music box. Your friend is dead, by the way. Excuse me, is this the music box you're looking for?
That's it. Where did you find it?
Hey, didn't you have a much deeper voice last time?
Nah, don't worry about it. In the amusement park, next to the corpse of an android. Maybe that was its owner? Oh.
So you can say 6-0, my precious baby, and cry without it being any sort of spoiler? Absolutely. Yeah, the black title screen with the sword jammed in the ground for Automata is the, you've deleted your save once before, screen.
Was she... Well, it's awfully rusty, but with a little work, I should be able to get it playing again.
Of course.
Thank you for bringing the box to me. Now I can finally concentrate on my work again. Oh, and you two are welcome to enter the back anytime you like from now on.
Is there one for doing it multiple times? I don't think so. What's wrong? Maybe I can help you out. Say, you're from the bunker, right? Well, it turns out I have some packages that needs transporting, but I can't get them out of storage. One of my superiors was in charge of it, but now I have to do it. There's so much stuff that I can't possibly move it. It's gonna have my head for this. Gotta get these packages for transport out of there. Think you can get the goods for me? Great, thanks a million.
Marking objects likely to be the targeted packages.
I can't get them out like this. Ugh, better make a path first.
Also, I think that music box theme was one of the songs from the first NieR. It was either that or it's this music, the Resistance Camp theme. Also, it wouldn't be a NieR game without block pushing puzzles. Oh wait, if I remember correctly, it kicks you out when you grab the chest. Pretty sure it's a music box version of Song of the Ancients.
Okay, that should be all of the packages.
You know, fucking music box music fucks me up. Genuinely. Haven't found everything? Talk about a lifesaver. You really need to organize your storage area. I can barely walk in there. Seriously, you need to clean that place up. I know, I'll take it up with my superior. Here's a little something for your trouble. Lethal Company gives brain rot.
Look here, there's something carved in this column.
That's not your voice. 3 numbers. I wonder if it's a set of coordinates.
Target point, maybe? Or a hidden location?
No way to tell. I'll add them to the map regardless. I'm most of the way through installing FF14, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier on stream. I have given in. He becomes an FF14 streamer in 4 hours. You know, okay, here's the thing. I'm not necessarily opposed to streaming FF14. My issue with it is that I don't know what the fuck FF14 actually looks like. I have seen almost no gameplay of it. Why the bunny or the catto? Those are the choices available in the Magical Girl Handbook, if you remember correctly. Maybe I'll play the short one, the short race, mad because small race. I honestly genuinely, like, I don't know enough about FF14 to be like, oh, this is what I want to play. But, you know?
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Pascal, why do you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends, time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those who I care about die around me. That's why I decided I'd had enough.
Yes, 2B?
I'm ready for my metal water bottle to show up. I'm ready for my metal water bottle to show up so I can do stupid voices through my metal water bottle.
Do you know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones who created us? I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact that they never give us orders anymore is also the reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Gosh, I can't get over the fucking flip that 2B does when you start going down ladders when you're sprinting. Bye, Pascal, I love you. Pascal's great. You know, whenever I do these, like, replay streams, I'm always scared that I'm not gonna have, like, it feels like I'm missing something whenever I do them, but it's nice just kind of chilling and being like, oh, you know, this is what's happening here. And also noticing instances of foreshadowing that you never notice on a first playthrough. As far as we can take it here, but there are craftsmen in the world who can raise it to level 4. If I ever met someone like that, I'd want them to teach me all they knew. Again. That's the guy in the Forest Kingdom, right, that does that? I seem to remember that being... Look at that upper hit. I'm going to play 2B beats people to death with a metal pipe simulator. Why am I sprinting when I can teleport? Pipe, my beloved. You know, the weapon story for the pipe actually calls back to the very, very start of the first NieR. But 2B's ass. He didn't use teleport very often. You know, to be fair, I didn't really until I went for platinum. You know, you can ride animals in this game. A non-zero amount of
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
Oh, don't
Man,
worry. That
this
bridge
job
has
can be pretty
significance
rough
to me
sometimes,
calling
huh?
you Nines.
We don't get to choose our assignments, and you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Yeah.
Your new mission is to capture renegade Yorha members. Not only did those members go AWOL, but we have confirmed that they engaged in unlawful conduct, including the theft of Resistance resources. They are to be taken into custody as soon as possible. Hey, sorry to bring this up out of the blue, but I've got a fish. I want to recommend to Yorha units. Or to be more specific, I want you to eat it so I can study how its oil affects a Yorha unit. You know, for science. Anywho, stop by if you get bored. It's my treat. My friend, it seems as if we haven't spoken in quite some time. As it turns out, many stores in our village recently acquired a number of new items, and I wanted to be sure that everyone from Yorha was aware of this. I would also be delighted if you would commit to memory that there are some out there who, despite being machine life forms, are willing to open their hearts and share such valuable information.
Hey, Dash. Get you some
Operator
sleep.
6022B. Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. But don't get yourself hurt, alright?
Yorha members deserting? And attacking the Resistance, no less?
Proposal. Rogue Yorha units should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained?
Want to fast travel?
Easy for you to say.
Send me a small VA thing if I'm interested. You know, I like that I opened our DMs, Sachi, and the thing at the very top of my screen is like the clip that you made for another streamer. And I can only see the very bottom of the video embed, and it just says PVC kickball jump scare.
Oh yeah, I still have to give you that stupid fish. So this thing is called a mackerel, and apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. I'd love to see what it does, so go ahead and chow down. Don't blame me if you die, though.
Epic foreshadowing. Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long for the android's bodily fluids to congeal. Muscle rigidity and paralysis soon followed. It was good, though, the android thought, as consciousness faded. Exquisite, even. No wonder humans used to eat them. Don't blame me if you die. You want to know something really funny about this ending? If you progress the story too far, you get locked out from grabbing the mackerel. Yeah, this is the title screen that you get if you have deleted your save data once. I mean, okay. The fact that it is entirely possible to okay, there are a couple of endings that are a bit easy to accidentally stumble into without having the forethought to save. Such as any of the ones where it's just character you're playing as abandons the situation. Because the area that you can leave to trigger that is actually surprisingly big. But, like, I can see where they're coming from. It doesn't make it less of a skill issue, but I can see where they're coming from. And I can also see, like, accidentally, because if you're mashing A to unequip your chips, you can 100% accidentally rip out your own OS chip and die. The fishing ending is very funny, yeah.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
I want in. I want to hear the song from NieR 1.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King. All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte.
I have sacrificed consistent damage for very high damage output critical hits.
It's going to explode!
No consistency, only pipe. There he is! The boy!
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No. Good idea. No!
Okay, what was that?
Imagine if I had 2B and 9S. Like, I think 9S's NieR 1 costume is based on Emil, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
Honestly, like, Emil is such a good character. I still think Kaine is my favorite character from NieR 1.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Except actually, that's not entirely true, Squiggles. Emil actually did get his body back after NieR 1. And the way that I can say that with so much like certainty is ending E, where you're playing as Kaine. Emil comes and saves your ass. And if you're thinking that there is no ending E to NieR 1, it's because it got added in the re-release.
Hold on. This is one of the places in that Resistance member's photographs. Better record the coordinates.
You don't remember that? He shows up at the very end of it. Honestly, like, ending E of NieR Replicant is genuinely, like, it's very fan servicey for NieR 1, but it's also very, very fan servicey for Automata.
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to... How are we supposed to reach that castle?
Kaine is great. She's also, fun fact that a lot of people don't know because it's never really explicitly stated in-game. It was only really, stated in supplementary material. Kaine is actually intersex. Fun fact. Just from the games, yeah. Like, I didn't ever like look into it like that. But Yoko Taro is a fucking king. Wasn't explicit, but it's kind of there. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. To be fair, like, unless my brain is like 100% actively looking for it, my brain has a hard time like discerning subtext. And so it's entirely possible that they heavily imply it, and it's not something I would notice unless my brain was like, oh, you know, I'm looking for things that will be like, oh, you know, this is like this. Like, okay, I guess I should say in games that I've already played. Because, in new games, I'm constantly looking at, like, you know, oh, how does this fit together and all that shit. But my brain has a hard time with, reading into subtext when I already have, like, a grasp of what the story is. And so my brain just kind of is like, oh, you know, oh, this happens. When I'm probably not making any sense, but Nah, ending E is canonically after ending D. No, you have to play through the start of the game again to get ending E, but the start of the game that you're playing through is retroactively explained as being a nightmare that ending D Kaine is having.
Nice shack.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Yeah, because when you the part where it diverges into ending E, the part where it diverges into ending E is when Kaine gets saved by NieR at the area is when it diverges into ending E, because when you get the whole scene of NieR reaching out his hand to save Kaine from like when she's spiraling into despair, his hand like dissolves and then she wakes up. Did the ending have you play through as Kaine? Yeah, you play as Kaine through the I'm like super lost. It's the Bloodborne Snake Forest all over again.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next. Put your back into it.
But yeah, you start ending E by starting a new file on like a brand new file after you've deleted your data. You have to pick a different name and then you play up to the area, and then when you do that, Kaine wakes up after like months after the events of ending D and goes on the whole thing where she goes to the tree in the forest. Your brain has been thoroughly fried by Yoko Taro BS, yeah. You know, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I should, you know, I 100%ed Automata in terms of like, oh, I got all of the achievements because I've got the platinum trophy for Automata. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, God, there is so much more to do in NieR Replicant. Did as much as you cared to. That's fair. Oh, I went the wrong direction. But gosh, this game is gorgeous.
Machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
NieR Automata having the chapter select for the last endings was so good. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of my biggest issues. Also, this fucking area. I hate this. You see that chest up there? There's a cutscene trigger between these two pillars. And if you try to do that first, you will get stopped in midair. Right here. As the camera control is taken away from you. Ow. Man, I am way underleveled for this. Metal pipe gaming. I don't think I've ever seen that animation. But yeah, there's a chest up there, and if you try to do that platforming, you just get screwed. Pipe, auto pipe. You know, I honestly think that, like, I think the idea of more NieR games is cool, just because I really love Yoko Taro's, like, so dumb. I really like Yoko Taro's storytelling style, and I really like Platinum games, despite the fact that I am absolutely trash at every other Platinum Games game other than NieR Automata. And even then, I wouldn't call myself great at this game either. But, like, I don't know. I hope that it doesn't, I hope that NieR doesn't become one of those series that, like,
yep, this looks like a King's
lasts
Castle already.
long past what it should have. Does that make sense? Okay, get you some sleep, Sachi. Makes sense. Yeah, like, that's one thing, is that, like, I'm always scared that, like, as much as I like sequels and stuff, but there's also a point where it's like, you know, despite the fact that you can make sequels, there's a point where you should stop. Also, 2D platformer moment. Ow. NieR the Shrekkening. Like, I think as long as Square Enix doesn't do some stupid shit, like being like, oh, you know, Yoko Taro, we want you to work on this other project while we have our other team work on NieR. As long as they don't do some shit like that, I feel like Yoko Taro is a good enough,
Wait, what did you just say?
like, game director.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s, or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah,
I think that he's a good enough game director and, like, writer that he wouldn't let it get to the point of just being, you know, soulless and cash grabby, but hope they learned their lesson with Drakengard 2. Yeah, exactly. You know, I know that Drakengard 2 is one of those games where it's like, nobody acknowledges it
This part belongs to a machine life form.
because,
Don't need this.
they're like, nobody acknowledges Drakengard 2 because it wasn't made by Yoko Taro. But I'm genuinely curious as to, like, Drakengard's merit as a game aside from that.
Don't let them take anything else from us.
And I know that that might sound like I'm contradicting my previous statement, but, like, I'm curious to see what Drakengard 2 has as, like, a idea. If it gets soulless and cash grabby, it would happen because Yoko Taro said so. That's what NieR Reincarnation is for. It's for him to take advantage of the gacha fans. Heard it was decent. I know that it's not at all lore important because, you know, it can't really be. But, you know, I'm curious as to what it is. Because no one ever talks about Drakengard 2. And I know that that's probably because it's bad, but using decent generously. I mean, if it's decent gameplay wise, then technically speaking, that's an improvement. Because isn't that like the big thing about Drakengard and the original version of NieR 1, that they kind of both play like ass? I've heard that Drakengard plays like a shitty Dynasty Warriors clone with absolutely none of the stuff that makes Dynasty Warriors fun. And from what very, very little gameplay I've seen, I'm inclined to believe them. 6.6 on Metacritic. I don't know. I hope that this doesn't come off as sounding pretentious, but I tend to not like, I tend to not like game, like, reviews for the most part. Because a lot of games, or a lot of game reviews really like to just absolutely shit on whatever game it is that they're reviewing, or absolutely pile on praise. Drakengard 3 was ass propped up by the story, yeah. And, you know, I've heard that Drakengard 3, like, story-wise is cool, and from what I've seen of it, it is pretty cool. But I've heard that it's very, very flimsy gameplay-wise. Just a door. Want to play the Xenosaga trilogy? Same. I tried playing Xenosaga 1 on stream, but the game bounced me right off of it. Because it never explains to you how leveling works, and leveling works completely different to any other RPG. And I got walled at like 4 bosses back to back, and was like, fuck this. But I would really like to play the Xenosaga trilogy at some point and go back to it now that I actually know how the level up system works. The way that I've heard it is basically that, 1 is decent. 2, like, I've heard that the story of 1 and 2 are pretty decent. It's mainly just an issue of, 1's gameplay is crusty. I can speak to that one from experience. And, 2 has really bad gameplay from what I've heard. Like, they tried to change stuff that they really shouldn't have. At GameStop, you once got a traded copy of all 3. Jesus. Traded in all 3 Xenosaga games. Like, Xenosaga 3 is by itself like a $200 game, if not more. That's crazy. How am I supposed to get out of this room? Jesus. I haven't thought about game crazy in a long time. How do I get out? Yeah, I mean, Squiggles, have you played Xenogears? This isn't the right spot. Very good at cultivating a retro community at your stores. It's always cool going into like used game stores and actually seeing retro stuff. I may be stupid. This is the Maddie Gets Lost stream. It's obligatory at least once in every game. Wait, what? owned a copy of Vagrant Story for 4 years and just haven't played it. I streamed through Xenogears, and I will still hold that it is one of my favorite games I have ever streamed. It is that good. Genuinely. Xenogears is a masterpiece. Granted, Disc 2 has its issues. Disc 2 basically just turns into a visual novel. But I mean, Gears is a PS1 game, but oh, I guess you're talking about Vagrant Story still. But yeah, like I loved Xenogears enough that I am genuinely at the point where there's a part of me that wants to do like streams of revisiting games that I've already streamed. And Xenogears is one of the first games that comes to mind when I think about possibly doing that. Use PS2 for all of your PlayStation 1 gaming as well. I mean, if you've got a PS3, you can use that. Because fun fact, despite the fact that only the fat model of PS3 is compatible with PS2 games, all PS3s can play PS1 games. Am I being stupid? No, the game was just being stupid. Never owned a PS3. I only managed to get one, I got one secondhand. And then that PS3's disk drive died, so I had to get a second one secondhand. Jeez, there's a lot of robots. I swear, the healing items in this game are way too cheap for how easily you can just spam them out. My dad bought us a PlayStation 2. And then, after the PlayStation 2, none of the games that my dad wanted to play on it, oh, you're right. I actually haven't equipped any chips. I'm still running the absolute most basic set. None of the games that my dad wanted to play were on PlayStation 3, and so we got a Wii instead. Does this not fit? Doesn't. Shit. I need to go back to the, never got a GameCube or a Wii either. I can teleport to this spot, right? I don't think I can currently. I'll go buy the upgrades later. Whoa! N64, PlayStation 1, 2, 360, Xbox One. Moved out and then got a PS4 and 5.
Is this their king?
There she is.
Tupi, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
Tupi?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box.
A2 is just looking at us.
A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
What's up? 9S! Why does 9S just have an innate desire for blood? This is the second time that he's attacked without provocation. Two B beats the shit out of A2 with a metal pipe. Can you stop clotheslining me, please?
Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B.
But what if we didn't? Ow. My shins.
Gone.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Guess I'll have to dig into
Let's
it
go
later.
ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
So, can I teleport to that spot now? I can. Cool. We need to go download more RAM. But first we need to open up the blacksmith here. What's up? I am the blacksmith Masamune, or Masamune, however you pronounce this. I see you're taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them for you if you'd wish. Oh wow, I need a lot of shit to upgrade that. Oh wow, I'm running low on money actually. Ah, your white sword. The master honed that very blade long ago. There's a master craftsman who gathered 4 black and 4 white weapons and improved upon them. But they spilled so much blood that my master sealed them away in various locations across the world. However, I wager you would wield them in service of good. If that is true, you can search for them in the sealed shrines throughout the world. I've already found the spear. Also, this is the stupidest shit. This is the fastest way to get back up to the teleporter, by the way, is to push this block all the way out so you can double jump back up. Come on. There we go. Where were we going? Oh, Pascal's village. You're not Pascal.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
It's a pod launch, you jump and shoot at the same time.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. Alright, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp.
Yeah.
We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Fast travel. I do like that they just randomly decided that, oh yeah, we should give 2B and 9S a long jump from Mario.
9S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
That
Operator 60 to 2B.
that conversation takes on a whole new meaning, knowing later shit.
This is the waterfall in the forest. I think I stumbled onto it one day when I was lost. But how did I get there in the first place?
What's up? Your girlfriend is alive.
2B, your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty.
Seriously?
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Your timing is excellent. I need a favor from you both.
What is it?
We're planning a recon expedition of the forest region. But before we can start, we need someone to head in there and set up a satellite camp. The enemies are tough, and I'd lose a lot of good people if we tried to clear them out. But you two seem like you can handle yourselves, so... Got it. Head to the woods and clear out any enemies.
That's not your voice.
That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you.
We've got so many side quest markers. Okay, so...
I know it's our job and all, but these resistance types sure do use and abuse us, don't they? It's like they see us as a couple of gophers or something.
No complaining about your work. Exchanging information with the Resistance is a vital part of our mission. Besides, being a gopher is safer than being locked in combat all the time. Not dying beats dying any day.
Yeah, that's true.
They're from Yorha.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
They've come for us, idiot! Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Got it!
You're both currently wanted by command for desertion. Disengage and surrender immediately.
Shut your trap!
Metal pipe.
Hold up! The captain is ordering a retreat!
Understood!
How is it that I, like, never used these super moves in my original playthrough? Oh, the stupid flying dude. I hate that side quest. What was what? That little event, that was the Yorha Betrayers side quest. There's cinematic finishers? Yeah. I know. I've been having the same reaction. Apparently, if you stun enemies, you can press circle and there's like a cinematic finisher that you can do.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
Damn it! I'll kill you!
I'm gonna need to restock on small recoveries. This game always finds ways to surprise you. Like, I understand that they do a lot of damage, but like, cinematic finishers like this feel really weirdly out of place in this game.
Damn it! Damn you to hell!
Why are you bleeding like actual red blood? Hey, wait.
22B. 64B. What the hell?
Alert. Target is former Yorha Captain 8B, currently wanted for desertion. Proposal. Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
Please, you have to stop fighting.
Shut up! You don't know anything!
Analysis. Unit 8B specializes in close quarters combat. Proposal. Destroy enemy with long-range attacks.
Destroy? What happened to detain?
I think the reason that I'm getting so many of these opportunities to do these is because the pipe has such a high crit rate. Just give me KH2 Explosion and be done with it. KH2 Explosion is such a good ability. Ow. Don't do that.
All units destroyed. Black box signals confirmed offline. Mission complete.
We killed them. Our fellow units. Why the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think Anemone might know something, 2B?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Why is the shockwave pipe, like, actually busted? Like, I knew that the pipe was really good, especially if you load up on a whole bunch of critical plus chips, but I don't have any critical pluses. Also, I can't wait for the cutscene where 2B stabs Adam with a metal pipe instead of with a sword. I think it changes your weapons back for the cutscene, but imagine how funny that would look.
Yes, can I help you?
We need to check something with you, actually. Can you tell us about the Yorha soldiers who were stealing your supplies?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh?
I mean, we keep our supplies in multiple locations, but as far as I know, nothing's gone missing.
I see. Well, thanks.
So it turns out those soldiers didn't actually steal anything. Which means... what? 9S to command. Come in.
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
It's about the Yorha soldiers who deserted.
Copy that, 9S. We've confirmed their status on this end.
No, but I mean... the Resistance says that none of their supplies are actually missing. So what's going on here?
I lack access to the data concerning this mission.
Huh?
The order came from the commander herself.
What? Operator, I don't understand.
Be careful, 9S. I have no further information.
Huh? Operator? Operator? The hell is that all about?
Let's go.
Wow.
But...
we're here to fight. That's all.
It's... okay, genuinely, that side quest completely, like, changed... like, okay, it's already... that... it's sus on a first playthrough, but holy shit, it is clear as day in a second playthrough what's going on there. And thus the seeds are sown. Yeah, especially because 2B is like, nah, don't bother about it, and like... where was the shop that let me upgrade my capacities? This one. Oh wait, I think I have a whole bunch of trash I can sell. Here, take my operating system chip. Okay, let's throw... Wow, that was 17 slots. Do that. Yeah, of course we don't have enough stuff to upgrade the pods. Where were we supposed to be going? Oh, we're supposed to go to the beach. Or not to the beach, but to the, you know. You know, what I really need is I really need critical up chips. I want to make my build busted. You know, I honestly always forget that the coast is like an area in this game because you spend so little time here. There's also 100% a chest over here. Not a chest, but an item. One here, though. I actually don't remember what the, first coast visit is supposed to be. I would like the fast travel point, please. Gosh. This game is so pretty. Critical plus farm is later. Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm still sad about it.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Look at all these plus zeros to my HP. You know, I really wish that I could turn off the healing numbers without turning off damage numbers. Because having damage heal with this kind of sucks.
Target missile sighted.
Is that what we need to protect?
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Gosh, it's honestly kind of crazy how much more damage output I have now. Hey, can you come back over here, please?
I think that's the last of the machines.
Underleveled? Try rusty pipe,
9S,
yeah.
come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was set to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
I love 9S's voice. He does such a good job. The little like fake whip, like the little fake like whip crack sound, just perfect. I can't do a whip crack sound. I tried to, but it didn't come out at all. I still always will find it funny that like Yoko Taro was like, hey, what new game genres can we cram into our new NieR game? And it's like, oh, I know, twin stick shooter. Twice. To be no longer can take damage. Okay, I can, as long as there aren't enemies on screen. Geometry Wars, yeah. Especially the hacking minigame.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
Look at my big ass sword. I love how, like, button mashy this gameplay segment is as well.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Am I actually, like, connecting with my melee attacks here? I don't think I'm connecting with my melee attacks. I think I'm literally only doing chip damage with my guns.
Enemy aerial unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on... If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Oh, it's this part. I thought that this part happened, like, way later.
Well, that's new.
Y'all ready for, like, a 5-minute auto-scroller?
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge.
That was a very Ryuji line of you, 9S.
Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
2B, Command is attempting to launch a satellite laser strike on your target, but the enemy's electromagnetic camouflage is making it impossible to aim. We need you to find the emitter and take it out.
Oh, is that all?
I know, but it's the only way.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
So we're just gonna leisurely fly over there. No rush or anything. Also, you'd think that the androids would have better EMP shielding on them.
Enemy data obtained from Command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine lifeform is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
The Yorha androids did not build with EMPs in mind for some reason. But apparently the machines did, because clearly this thing is running even while it's putting out EMP waves. Come on. Why am I not healing? You know, I didn't realize that you could use healing items in the shmup sections. The explosion did damage to me. I like that.
Electromagnetic interference eliminated. Preparing for satellite laser strike.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Having trouble over there?
Are you Yorha?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12th C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
"2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked."
We We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the
Kaiju
world
class
won't
machine,
help
yeah.
against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Dang it. I know that this is just a big, like, basically interactive cutscene, but I like this bit. You can't even really aim, you just kind of like... You let 9S aim and you, just press the fire button. Also, Squiggles, you say straight up Godzilla, but there is genuinely a Godzilla machine that you can fight in the Forest Kingdom.
We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Yeah, there is. It's great. It's an optional mini-boss.
Are you alright, 2B?
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. They eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
I like the version of this mission more, where you're playing as 9S, so you don't have to deal with more auto-scroller.
As a deserter.
No! He has a plan. Just hold on.
Hello, Pascal.
I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
To be fair, the if you're saying so much you don't remember to the Godzilla machine is like really late game, in a point where you basically wouldn't be in the Forest Kingdom. Like, you have to go out of your way to interact with it. Ow, ow. Rude. Why are you firing rectangles at me? don't think I've ever actually seen that attack. But yeah, in the, it's like really, really late game, but, when you go to, essentially it's literally a Godzilla, down to the point where it's got like purple electricity coming off of it. Why didn't we just go straight up to the next section of EMP generator? Why do we have to fly all the way around the thing again? How am I not taking damage from that? I absolutely should have taken damage from that. Also, what is this camera angle? I definitely should have used those missiles significantly closer to this thing.
Signal lost.
They're watching 2B's feed.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
2B. 9S. Don't die on me.
Only you two, though. The rest of them... the rest of everyone who was there, fuck them. Gosh. I forgot about this bit. I don't know how I forgot about this bit, because this just unlocked a memory for me of me having to stop a play session after that and being like, God damn, look at that scenery.
2B to bunker. Come in. Over.
Operator to 2B? 2B, are you alright?
Running system diagnostics. Core functionality appears intact.
Thank goodness.
Never mind that. I need a status report.
Roger that. In regards to the giant machine that attacked the shore, it ceased its resistance 8 hours ago following your missile strike.
8 hours?
However, its EMP strikes knocked out comms all across the region. We're having trouble getting them back online, which means data uploading is currently unavailable in some areas.
Where's 9S?
Yeah, about that. We picked up a faint black box reading, but it wasn't strong enough to lock down his position.
If you found something, that means he must be alive. Put in a request to the commander for immediate approval to begin a search.
Actually, the commander has already ordered us to prioritize tracking down surviving Yorha members. If you find 9S, let me know, okay?
Will do. 2B out.
I have a really cursed thought.
Han, I need you to scan for any nearby black box signals.
Scanning complete. No signals detected. However, a dynamic scanner is required for detection of weaker signals.
Never heard of it.
Said dynamic scanner may be located in the resistance camp. Proposal. Further information should be obtained from the resistance leader.
Let's go.
Okay, before I say my cursed thing. I love the music. No anomalies detected in black box signal. However, her language core seems to have been damaged.
Poor thing. You're going to be fine. Don't worry. Pod, send a rescue signal to the bunker.
Affirmative. Do you think that 2B's stockings are, like, molded onto her legs? Because I ask this because A2 has it like that, where her stockings are kind of like a part of her leg. Oh, great. We can't go to the resistance camp. Well, gotta run back up the sewage pipe. You know, honestly, considering how far in the future NieR Automata is supposed to be, like, I don't think any of the actual pipes would be that bad.
We've got a number of broken down access points on the field. The cause appears to be an EMP attack from a gigantic machine life form. If you encounter any offline access points, please repair them for us.
Understood.
Sorry, this terminal's out of order right now.
What's up? I'm looking for something called a dynamic scanner that can detect black box signals.
A dynamic... Oh, you must mean the one the twins built. I think they're just back from an expedition, actually. You should see some red-haired androids over there. Try talking to them. 2B, those twins, they...
Yes?
Actually, never mind.
what do you want?
Here they
Easy,
are.
Devila. There's no need to be so confrontational.
And you don't have to trust every idiot that wanders by.
I'm sorry about that. Can we help you?
I need a scanner.
I need a scanner that can detect faint black box signals.
Ah, yeah. I was tinkering with something like that a little while back. Here, if you want it, it's all yours. That chip should help with your search. Once you install it, it can detect black box signals, quest objects, all manner of things. You'll hear a sound whenever it finds something.
And if it ever bugs you too much, you can always pop it back out.
Let us know if there's anything else you need from us, okay? And don't think this makes us friends. Oh, Devila.
I still can't save here, really? But yeah, like, I love how layered this track is. Like, it's got really good progression to it, you know? There he is. You know, the funny thing is, if I remember correctly, I might not even actually need to use the scanner. Oh, shit. That wasn't nearly as bad of a fall as I thought that it was. I swear, I'm incapable of sprinting in a straight line in this game. Okay, please let me save. Okay. Give me just a sec and we'll find someone to raid. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join the Discord. Exclamation point socials if you want to check out Bod's channel or my Blue Sky where I post art. Otherwise, give me just a sec and we'll find someone to raid. Let's see who's available. Ando's streaming. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If all things go well with work tomorrow, I should be streaming more of this tomorrow. Otherwise, I guess have a good one and take care.